what is happening? I am Minnesota Vikings fan 28. And when I woke up this morning, I got the news that Chris Doleman, a former Minnesota Vikings player, died of brain cancer. You know, he's been fighting for this for I don't know how long, but his fight ended, unfortunately. And I didn't think this week could be sad enough, but that's just life. And to lose a Minnesota Viking, a great Minnesota Viking who made the Hall of Fame, is really, really sad. And I never got to see him play. I wasn't born, but man, he was a great player. I've watched him in highlights, and he just dominated that field, sacking the quarterbacks. Man. But today I want to commemorate him, and showing how great he was, not only on the football field but to the state of Minnesota, because that's what he is truly remembered for, being a Minnesota Viking. He played for other teams, but he's truly part of Minnesota. So he did die in Minneapolis, where he loved. His career history, 1985 to 1993, played for the Minnesota Vikings. I should mention that in 1985, when he got drafted, he was the 4th overall pick. So at that time, not doing so good. So we got a good draft pick. Ended up being very good. And then Atlanta Falcons from 94 to 95. 49ers from 96 to 98. Of course, 98. The Vikings, go all the way to the NFC Championship game. So that sort of gave some inspiration for maybe Doleman to go back to the Vikings for 1 year in 1999. His Pro Bowl appearances, he has 8 of them from 1987 to 1990. So 4 straight, when you include 1987 through 1990. 1992, 93, 95, and 97. 3-time first team All-Pro in 1987, 1989, and 1992. Second team All-Pro 1990, 1993. Was the sack leader in 1989. Made the 90s All-Decade team in the Vikings Ring of Honor. And he was a part of the 50 Great Vikings 2010. And he got elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2012, the Adrian Peterson season, where he rushed for 2,097 yards. So great way to end that season, to see Doleman in the Hall of Fame. If we go to his stats, let me go up for a minute. I'm not sure if my face cam is blocking this, but this is a younger version of Chris Doleman right here. So he was number 56 for pretty much a lot of his life. For I think all of the teams he played for, right? 3, yeah, okay. Oops, let me just get in the right position just to make sure. Okay, let's get into the stats. So, as you can see, he had 150.5 sacks. His best season was 1989 with 21 sacks, which at that time, before Michael Strahan, was an NFL record. He had many seasons with double-digit sacks. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when he was in San Francisco, he got all double-digit sacks. Reason why, he went to Atlanta. I mean, he did very good with the Vikings. Getting sacks and interceptions. Yes, interceptions. In total, he had 8 interceptions, and for a defensive end, that is amazing. And getting 2 touchdowns, both as a Minnesota Viking in '96 and in '92. And had over 100 tackles in his first season. That was actually his best in tackles, 113, and had 101 in 1991. And two safeties, 90 and 92. Yes. So, yeah. He played pretty much all the games he needed to play. Looks like 1987 he probably maybe got injured. And then in 1994 with Atlanta, and 1999. But so pretty much he played pretty much every single game. I think, he might, not have been 100% all the time, but he went through the pain. So in total, he got 44 fumbles. I mean, he is just he was amazing. I can't really say anything else about him, I think I have some playoff stats as well, maybe. Yes, playoff stats. Went to playoffs a lot of times. Did he win? I'm trying to think. Did he win a Super Bowl with no, I don't think so. Because it would have said on the Wikipedia page. Playoff stats, nothing too impressive except 1987 where he get 3 sacks, and then getting a sack here, and a couple sacks in 1998. So yeah, Chris Doleman, you will be missed very much, and you mean this so much to state Minnesota, Minneapolis, and you totally deserve to be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, probably even sooner than you got inducted. But congrats on all you've done, and rest in peace. My heart goes out as a Vikings fan. So all I can say left is this has been Minnesota Vikings fan 28, and as always, Skol.